Did you know that there's a second Earth on the other side of the sun? Or at least there very well could be, and in this video I'm going to show you how and why. We have always been told that there are 9 planets in our solar system, when you include Pluto. Not the dog or Hades, ruler of the underworld, but the planet Pluto. In more modern times, astronomers discovered that there was a large moon orbiting Pluto, and no, it's not Alderaan. Which points out that there are plenty of things still to discover, even in our own solar system, like a second Earth. Every year it seems like there is some unidentified extinction level event asteroid that accidentally flies by Earth that the professionals seem to have missed. Oops, no cause for alarm, we almost all just died. Which tells you that astronomers can't really see most of what is really out there. Back when the world ended in 2012, and a few cults were giving away their stuff for the second coming, there was a lot of talk about the planet Nibiru, or Planet X, that was on a 3,600 year orbit, which we were supposed to possibly crash into. However, that didn't happen. I think that's because Nibiru is actually second Earth, and is orbiting on the other side of the sun directly across from the Earth in the same orbital path at the same speed. This is similar to the asteroid belt, which is said to have about 1.9 million asteroids orbiting the Sun in the same orbital path, some of which are said to be the size of dwarf planets. You would never see second Earth or Nibiru from our vantage point because it would always be hidden by the Sun. It's very possible that this second Earth formed at the same time when all the other planets formed, and is orbiting in the same path around the Sun as Earth, just like the dwarf planets of the asteroid belt do. The idea of second Earth, or Nibiru, brings up lots of possibilities, from where God lives, to the existence of aliens and secret government cover-ups, to future vacation destinations. There has been strange phenomenon going back thousands of years to suggest that the Earth has been visited by other beings. Whether you want to call them gods or aliens, it doesn't matter. What does matter is how second Earth, aka Nibiru, makes all those claims possible. For instance, assuming that there is life on second Earth and that it's more advanced technologically, these beings could easily travel to Earth. Even if all they did was just stay stationary in the orbital path of the two Earths, they could be at our planet in 6 months, when our planet comes to their location. Tell me more. Well, Professor, this would easily explain alien visitation, as the next closest sun is Alpha Centauri A, which is 4.3 light years from Earth, which would take about 90,000 years to travel from here to there. And that's if there's any life orbiting that sun, which means aliens would need to be closer, like on second Earth. Very good, you passed first grade. If our government has already found second Earth, or Nibiru, that would be the most top secret discovery ever made, and they would already be in contact with any life on that planet. If there was no advanced civilization on second Earth, they would be secretively colonizing it right now, which might explain the budget for the newly created Space Force. Or the Space Force was created to defend against second Earth's more technologically advanced inhabitants. And as far as God or the gods are concerned, well, space is endless in all directions, and currently scientists think there are at least 1 billion trillion stars and counting. Now, with that many stars with planets orbiting them, there is going to be a lot of life out there. So I would argue that God is pretty busy. So if God is focused on our planet, then God or the gods must live pretty close by, like on second Earth. If there are inhabitants more advanced on second Earth or Nibiru, then that would mean in the long distant past, they found our Earth, and we could very well be their descendants of their colonization of this fast food truck stop of a planet we call Earth, or we could be the results of their experiments. Our ancient ancestors would have seen these second Earth technologically advanced inhabitants from Nibiru as gods. After all, they don't call it chariots of the gods for nothing. Anyhow, there are so many possibilities here with the second Earth that we can't talk about it all in one video. But I hope you will give Ancient Insight the thumbs up and subscribe for that mind blow. And I'll see you next time in Ancient History.